In recent years, compensation for the Canada soccer national teams have grown exponentially, but payment to the two teams has always been similar. From 2012 to 2019, player compensation was $2.92 million for the men and $2.96 million for the women. As the national teams have grown and have enjoyed success, they have been paid as such. Canada Soccer is committed to delivering equal pay and ensuring the environments for both of our national teams are built for success. Based on those principles, in June 2022, Canada Soccer first offered a framework for the same collectively bargained agreements to the players of both national teams. The proposed agreements will pay players on both teams the same amount for playing a 90-minute match and will share total competition prize money equally between the teams. Simply put, national team players, regardless of their gender identity, will be paid the same amount for their work in representing our country. Recently, Canada Soccer made some funding decisions for the operations of the women's team that it thought would have minimal impact. We were wrong. Those decisions were made with good intentions of controlling spending, but we should not have made those decisions that negatively impacted the women's team. Canada Soccer is now in conversations with the technical staff of our women's team to reconfirm what they need to be successful at the World Cup, and we are committed to meeting those needs. Canada Soccer also recommitted privately to the women's team players and is publicly reiterating that today, that we will continue to deliver the resources needed to compete and succeed at the international level.
You know, this deal with the Canadian soccer business has absolutely handcuffed the Canadian Soccer Association. I think if you look at the deal that you supposedly signed, although we don't see any indication of that, and you've extended it maybe even to 2037. That's why the women are upset when they came here and talked about it. The Canadian soccer business actually right now controls Canadian soccer from the agreement that apparently was made, and people are seeing this. So, Mr. Berube, you were there, and was there ever a vote on this? Was there ever a vote taken to the agreement with Canadian soccer business?
Yes, indeed. At the outset, let me say that in 2018, when the agreement came into effect, we had, for that year, 2018, $1.4 million from various sponsors. That was our income, our revenue stream. So we then had the ability to have a minimum $3 million from CSB. So just based on the figures, the agreement was a good deal for us at the time. And I have also said, and I'm happy to repeat, that we agreed to go ahead with the meeting on the 27th of March 2018, a motion adopted unanimously by the members of the Board of Directors.